So, we need to have a chat. I don't think you took me serious in my last video when I said that I know that you're there, that I could feel you coming. I originally well, maybe I should start here. It's really uncomfortable for me to talk about my spirituality. Not because of anything bad. I just don't want people to think that I'm crazy and make fun of me. I know I shouldn't care about that, but this could actually get me put into a behavioral health program, and I don't want that, you know? But my intuition these days has really turned on, and it's been kind of irritating. Having grown up very strictly Christian, very Southern Christian, this spiritual intuition and understanding, esoteric, it's been frustrating. But everything that I've learned and understood and felt is always validated in a way that is unexplainable. And I don't just mean TikTok tarot readings. Those are kind of frustrating because it's all the same thing. I feel like I'm being bombarded with things about you all the time, but we can talk about it later. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it, when we have more time. But my intuition originally told me that it would be something and someone. And the something already happened, I think. I got a promotion at work. I wish you were here so that I could have told you that and we could have celebrated together. I am going to wait for you to celebrate that, actually, because I love you. And if you're a new person that I've never met before, just putting your energy out there for what you want and, your soul's calling out and my soul's answering, that'll be a really fun way to start out with a celebration. But if you are the person that I'm thinking, which leads me to point two, the someone, the person that my intuition is showing me, confirming through various means of God and the beyond, with the face that I know and love and the name that I love to speak when you're not around. Maybe you'll see this, I don't know. I know that you would be really proud of me. I didn't used to know that, which just kind of leads me to point three. Something that I need to say to you, but I know you would be proud of me because you always told me that you were. And I didn't believe you because I didn't love myself back then. And you probably know that. That's probably why we are not in each other's lives anymore, because it's hard to be around someone like that who won't receive the love that you're giving them. But I feel like it would be a nice way to celebrate and to reunite. And yeah, I just know it's something that would make you happy. That's one thing that I remembered about you, is that anytime something good happened for me, you were happy for me. But as I've been reflecting over the last week, I went to the beach last week for spring break, and I thought about you every day. I've just realized that I took a lot of the time that we spent together for granted. That I wasn't present, and I probably didn't appreciate you as much as I should have. And sort of a hard truth that I had to accept that someone told me once when I was literally crying over you, was that you felt like you could never do enough. And that's a problem I'm realizing that I have with gluttony. Things never being enough, not knowing when I'm satisfied, content, or satiated. And that has robbed me of so much. Um, and I'm sorry that that affected you. I'm sorry if that made you feel like your love wasn't good enough, because it was. It has carried me all this way. In those moments where it robbed me of a lot, it robbed me of my sense. I thought about the things that you would say to me that had impact, that would kind of keep me focused. And I hope that we can have an opportunity to like try again, that we can reconcile some way. I don't know what's going on with you or anybody or us. I just know that I care about you and I miss you a lot. If you do end up being the person that my intuition is connected a name and a face and synchronicities to. I know I make fun of like people on the internet, but I am people on the internet. So yeah, the synchronicities that are telling me that it's you. I just want to know what's going on. I just want to know what's up, and I'm so sorry that I made you feel that way, that I made you feel like the love that you were offering to me wasn't enough. Like there wasn't anything you could do to satisfy me that had nothing to do with you. And I know I'm supposed to be spending the time in between, like you arriving and me being aware of you and you arriving, like working on that. But I can't stop thinking about you. It's really frustrating and distracting. Not that I don't like thinking about you or seeing your face or thinking about what it's like when I see your face or how warm you are. It's just like, I can't get shit done. I cannot get shit done with you on my mind. You know, I don't know how much you know about tarot, but I pulled the world reversed. Seeking closure. And I can't stop thinking about you this week, so I'm not gonna ask for you to give that to me because I don't want you to be like, see, you're always asking for more. But it's not something that you would literally ever say out loud, by the way. But I know it's probably something that you would think. But I need closure so I can move on, I guess, is the point of all this. Whether it's so that chapter can end and we can read a new one. I don't mean to sound cliche. Or so that I can move on and go off and find and meet this other person who is going to light up my world. And I feel like you would be happy and proud of me for finding that person anyway. I just kind of hope it's you. You know, I need closure. My world really does feel upside down right now, not knowing. And I don't know how I got here. I don't know when I started feeling this way. I don't know if I've always felt this way. But I do love you in the way that you want me to love you. And when you asked the last time, or when you inferred, when the idea of how I felt about you came up the last time, I could feel and sense the disappointment that I made it very platonic. And I want you to know that I was lying, that I did and do love you the way that you want me to love you. I do love you back. I do want to be with you. I do want to kiss you. I do love you. I love you. It's probably why I think about you so much. But I need closure so that I can figure out how to deal with that. And I'll respect whatever you choose, because I'm a firm believer of, if it's not what I want, it'll be so much better. But I just really want to talk to you, and I really want to kiss you. And I really want to kiss your shoulders and hold you and tell you how beautiful you are. Because I feel like you don't hear that as deeply enough as you should. I just want to return all of the love that you gave me, either so that I can unload it and move on, or so that you can feel it. You can feel all of your efforts were not in vain. Whoever you are, please hurry up so we can celebrate my promotion. And I can kiss you and tell you that I'm sorry and make you feel it. I know you're scared to feel. I know you're scared to talk. I know you're scared to confront, but you know I'm a safe space. You know that. You know that. So, hurry up. Pretty please. Okay. I love you. Bye. Also, another thing that I should say, because I hopped off the bunny trail immediately at the beginning of this video when I said, I don't think you took me seriously when I said that I could hear you and feel you. Those dreams that we've been having and those synchronicities, those songs, that artist that we both that you keep thinking about, I can hear that. It's not that you're talking to me. You're thinking out loud and I can hear you. It's pissing me off. But like those songs, that song, that artist, that song I told you about, all that shit. I would say bees, but like that came up in my tarot reading, so that could be anything. But like, you said you came to me in a dream about a week ago and said something about your cousins putting you in a car. And you were really in a rush, and then you were gone, and I was just so distracted by you being there. I was so shocked and happy that you were there that I didn't hear you. And then you left and I woke up. So if you had a dream about talking to me about your cousins, there's that. So yeah, just say whatever you need to say, my dear. I will hear you out. So yeah, hopefully I'll talk to you soon.